Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to discuss a concept that many of you may have pondered at one point or another. Why is it that those who feel called to a higher purpose, the chosen ones, often find it difficult to be around large groups of people? Is it merely a matter of personal preference? Or is there a deeper, more profound reason behind this feeling? Let's explore this phenomenon. The power of consciousness delves into an essential principle for understanding why chosen individuals find it challenging to be around large groups of people. To fully grasp this, it's important to explore the concept of consciousness itself and how it affects human interaction and perception. Consciousness can be defined as the state of being aware of and able to think about one's surroundings, thoughts, and emotions. However, for those who are spiritually awakened or chosen, their level of consciousness is often much more elevated than the average person. They are more attuned to subtle energies, unspoken emotions, and underlying dynamics in their environment. Moreover, chosen individuals operate at a higher level of emotional and spiritual awareness. This doesn't necessarily make them better than others, but it does mean they are more conscious of the ripple effects of thoughts and feelings in any social situation. For instance, in a group setting where negativity or anxiety dominates, a chosen individual might feel a strong sense of dissonance. Their own energy fields are more tuned to higher vibrations like peace, purpose, and creativity, so when they are surrounded by lower vibrational states like anger, fear, or gossip, it becomes uncomfortable and draining. Educationally, we can compare this to how certain frequencies of sound affect us. Just as low, dissonant noise can create discomfort or stress, while harmonious music soothes and uplifts, the chosen ones are acutely sensitive to the vibrational noise of human interaction. They need environments that resonate with higher frequencies to maintain their mental, emotional, and spiritual balance. Furthermore, from a psychological perspective, the chosen ones often have a strong connection to their inner worlds, meaning they are more introspective, reflective, and self-aware. When placed in social situations where surface-level interactions or shallow conversations dominate, they may find it hard to engage meaningfully. Their consciousness craves depth, authenticity, and alignment with their purpose, which are not always present in casual or group settings. This sensitivity to the power of consciousness is not just an abstract spiritual concept, but a real, lived experience for many chosen individuals. They navigate the world differently, perceiving and responding to the unseen forces of energy and emotion around them. This is why they often find solace in solitude or in carefully chosen company, places where they can maintain control over the energetic input they receive and protect their heightened state of awareness from being overstimulated or depleted by external influences. The necessity of inner solitude focuses on the idea that solitude is not merely a preference for chosen individuals, but a vital component of their personal and spiritual growth. To understand this fully, it helps to examine both the psychological and spiritual dimensions of solitude and its role in human development. From an educational standpoint, solitude is often misunderstood in modern society, where being constantly social or engaged with others is seen as a marker of success, happiness, or well-adjustment. However, for those who are on a path of higher purpose, solitude serves as a sanctuary for deep reflection, introspection, and creative thought. In solitude, the mind is free from the distractions of the external world, allowing for a deeper connection with one's inner self. This inner connection is crucial for self-realization and accessing the intuitive guidance that leads chosen individuals toward their greater purpose. Psychologically, solitude allows for what's known as deep work state, where the mind can focus without interruption on meaningful tasks or thoughts. This deep work is not just related to productivity, but also to the processing of complex emotions, ideas, and spiritual insights. Chosen individuals often feel a strong need to distance themselves from constant interaction because their inner world is highly active. They need quiet, reflective time to digest their experiences, align their actions with their higher purpose, and cultivate a sense of inner peace. Without this time alone, their mental clarity can become clouded, and they may lose sight of their path. In addition, solitude provides the space for chosen individuals to tune into their intuition, which is often one of their most important guiding forces. In spiritual traditions, intuition is considered a direct line to higher wisdom, whether you frame that wisdom as coming from a higher self, divine consciousness, or the universe. This intuitive guidance tends to emerge more clearly in stillness and silence when the distractions of daily life, especially the noise from other people, are minimized. In a world that is constantly pushing for external validation and engagement, chosen ones retreat to solitude to hear the whispers of their intuition, which often leads them toward their next steps in fulfilling their purpose. Solitude also fosters creativity, which is another key component of personal growth for chosen individuals. Many artists, philosophers, and spiritual leaders have spoken about how their most profound insights or creations were born out of moments of deep solitude. The reason for this is that creativity often emerges from the subconscious mind or deeper layers of consciousness. In a social environment, the brain is occupied with external stimuli, making it difficult to access these deeper, more creative states. Solitude clears that mental space, allowing the chosen individual to tap into their most innovative, original ideas, which can then be expressed in ways that contribute to their greater mission. Spiritually, solitude is often viewed as a form of purification. In many spiritual traditions, periods of isolation are used to cleanse the mind and soul from worldly distractions, allowing for greater spiritual alignment. This purification process helps the chosen individual detach from the ego-driven concerns of everyday life, such as social status, material success, or external approval, and instead focus on their true spiritual purpose. Without regular periods of solitude, chosen individuals can become overwhelmed by the pressures and demands of society, leading to burnout or a sense of disconnection from their higher calling. Finally, solitude is essential for emotional regulation and self-awareness. In constant social settings, people often react unconsciously to the emotions and behaviors of others. Chosen individuals, due to their heightened sensitivity, may find themselves absorbing the emotions of those around them, which can create confusion about their own feelings and needs. Solitude provides a buffer, allowing them to recalibrate emotionally and understand their own emotional landscape without the influence of external energies. This emotional clarity is crucial for maintaining a balanced state of mind and heart, which in turn supports their ability to carry out their purpose effectively. In essence, inner solitude is a powerful tool for chosen individuals, enabling them to maintain their mental, emotional, and spiritual alignment. It is in these quiet moments of reflection that they are able to connect deeply with their purpose, process complex insights, and emerge with the clarity and strength needed to fulfill their unique role in the world. The vibrational mismatch highlights the concept that chosen individuals often operate on a different frequency or vibrational level than many of the people around them. This idea can be explained both from a spiritual perspective, where everything is seen as energy, and from a psychological perspective, where different mindsets and values can create a disconnect between individuals. At the most fundamental level, the universe is made up of energy. Every thought, emotion, and action carries a certain vibrational frequency. Positive states of being such as love, joy, peace, and gratitude are considered to have high vibrations, while negative states like fear, anger, jealousy, and guilt are considered low vibrations. Chosen individuals who are aligned with a higher purpose or spiritual calling tend to operate at a higher vibrational frequency. Their mindset and emotional states are geared toward growth, healing, creativity, and spiritual connection. However, in social situations, they may encounter people who are stuck in lower vibrational states. This creates what can be called a vibrational mismatch. In large groups or social environments, people emit different frequencies based on their thoughts, emotions, and the energy they carry. For chosen individuals, this vibrational diversity can be draining because they are more sensitive to energy shifts and disharmony. When surrounded by people operating at lower frequencies, such as those who are focused on negativity, gossip, or superficial concerns, they feel this energetic dissonance. The mismatch between their higher vibrations and the lower vibrations of others can lead to feelings of discomfort, exhaustion, or even anxiety. This is because their energy is naturally repelled by or absorbs the lower frequencies, which can disrupt their own internal balance. From an educational standpoint, we can compare this concept to the way tuning forks work. When two tuning forks are struck together, if they are not vibrating at the same frequency, they will produce disharmonious sounds. In contrast, when two tuning forks are in sync, they produce a harmonious, clear tone. Similarly, when chosen individuals are surrounded by people who resonate with their frequency, such as those who share their spiritual values or growth mindset, they experience harmony and feel energized. But when they are around those who emit lower vibrations, the resulting energetic disharmony creates a sense of imbalance. Another way to understand this vibrational mismatch is through the concept of mindset. Psychologically, chosen individuals often have a growth-oriented mindset, meaning they seek continuous improvement, learning, and positive transformation. They are focused on fulfilling their purpose, contributing meaningfully to the world, and living in alignment with their inner values. However, many people in society operate from a fixed mindset where fear of change, resistance to growth, or attachment to material or superficial pursuits dominates. This clash in worldview creates a psychological and emotional disconnect. Chosen individuals may struggle to engage in conversations or relationships with those who do not share their desire for growth, finding such interactions unfulfilling or draining. Moreover, the vibrational mismatch can manifest in subtle ways through interpersonal interactions. Chosen ones are often empathetic and open to understanding others' perspectives, but they may find themselves in environments where the energy is dominated by conflict, criticism, or negativity. This contrast can feel abrasive to their own energy fields, making them more sensitive to criticism or harsh emotions. Over time, being around people who operate at a lower frequency can lower the vibration of the chosen individual, leaving them feeling depleted or disconnected from their higher self. This is why they often choose solitude or the company of like-minded individuals, where they can maintain their vibrational integrity. Additionally, the vibrational mismatch can be understood in terms of values and intentions. Chosen individuals often hold values such as authenticity, spiritual growth, compassion, and purpose-driven living. When they find themselves in environments where the dominant values are materialism, competition, or ego-driven pursuits, they feel out of sync with the collective energy. They may not engage in small talk or surface-level interactions because these don't resonate with their deeper values. Instead, they seek meaningful connections and conversations that align with their sense of purpose. When they don't find this alignment, they may prefer to withdraw from social settings to protect their energy and stay true to their values. Finally, the concept of the vibrational mismatch also plays a role in how chosen individuals experience group dynamics. In large social gatherings, groupthink often takes over, where collective norms and behaviors influence individuals to conform. For chosen individuals who are highly independent thinkers, this can feel stifling. Their heightened awareness makes them less likely to follow the crowd or adopt mainstream ideas simply for the sake of fitting in. As a result, they may feel isolated or misunderstood in group settings, where the collective energy doesn't support their individual growth or spiritual calling. This further reinforces their need to distance themselves from environments where they don't resonate with the energy or values. Understanding the vibrational mismatch helps explain why chosen individuals are selective about their environments and the people they surround themselves with. Their need to protect their energy and maintain a high vibrational state drives them to seek out environments that nurture their spiritual, emotional, and psychological well-being, rather than those that drain or disrupt it. Protecting spiritual energy addresses the critical need for chosen individuals to safeguard their inner energy in social settings. Spiritual energy, often referred to as life force or prana in various traditions, is a core component of one's vitality, creativity, and emotional well-being. For those on a spiritual path or aligned with a higher purpose, protecting this energy is essential for maintaining balance and clarity. Understanding why chosen individuals are sensitive to energy depletion in social contexts requires an exploration of how energy exchange works in human interactions and how it impacts their physical, mental, and spiritual health. Every human interaction involves an exchange of energy. People are constantly giving and receiving energy through their thoughts, emotions, words, and body language, even if they aren't consciously aware of it. For most people, these exchanges happen subtly without significant effects. However, chosen individuals who are more attuned to the energetic dimensions of life experience these exchanges on a deeper level. They can feel when their energy is being drawn from or given to others, often without their conscious intent. This makes them particularly vulnerable to energy drains in large social gatherings or around people who are emotionally or energetically demanding. One of the key reasons chosen individuals feel the need to protect their spiritual energy is because they are often natural empaths. Empaths have the ability to deeply sense and absorb the emotions and energies of those around them. While this can be a gift that allows them to offer compassion and understanding, it can also become a burden. In social settings, they may unconsciously take on the emotions of others, especially those who are going through negative experiences such as stress, anger, or sadness. This energetic absorption can quickly deplete their own energy reserves, leaving them feeling exhausted or emotionally overwhelmed. To protect their energy, chosen individuals often seek solitude or limit their exposure to social interactions that could lead to energetic overload. Another important aspect of energy protection is the concept of energy vampires. This term is used to describe individuals who knowingly or unknowingly drain the energy of others through their behaviors, emotions, or neediness. Energy vampires may be overly dependent on others for emotional support, constantly share their problems without reciprocating empathy, or create drama to attract attention. For chosen individuals who are typically more giving and compassionate, interacting with energy vampires can be especially draining. Because they are inclined to help or offer support, they can easily become the target of these energy-draining interactions. Over time, if they do not set boundaries, they risk becoming depleted to the point where they can no longer fulfill their higher purpose or maintain their emotional balance. Chosen individuals also have a heightened sense of responsibility toward others and the world around them. They are often driven by a desire to uplift, heal, or guide those who are in need. However, this sense of responsibility can make them susceptible to overextending themselves. They may feel compelled to offer their energy to everyone they meet, whether through listening, advising, or simply being present for others. While this generosity of spirit is admirable, it can also lead to burnout. The constant outflow of energy without proper replenishment can leave chosen individuals feeling drained, disconnected from their inner purpose, or even resentful. Learning to protect their energy means understanding that they cannot give endlessly without also taking time to recharge. The practice of energy protection also ties into the concept of energetic boundaries. Just as we set physical and emotional boundaries to protect our well-being, chosen individuals must set energetic boundaries to maintain their spiritual health. This can involve limiting their time in environments that feel energetically toxic, such as spaces filled with negativity, conflict, or superficiality. It may also involve being selective about the people they choose to engage with, ensuring that their interactions are reciprocal and aligned with their higher values. Energetic boundaries help chosen individuals preserve their life force and prevent unnecessary energy leaks. From a psychological perspective, energy protection is also closely linked to self-care and emotional regulation. Chosen individuals often have a deep inner world that requires regular maintenance. In order to function at their highest potential, they need time to process their emotions, reflect on their experiences, and reconnect with their inner purpose. Social interactions, especially those that involve emotional intensity, can disrupt this inner process if not carefully managed. Protecting their energy means recognizing when they need to step back from social engagement to recharge mentally and emotionally. This might include practices like meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature activities that help restore their energy and bring them back into alignment with their higher self. Additionally, spiritual energy protection is a practice found in many spiritual traditions. Techniques such as grounding, shielding, and cleansing are commonly used to maintain energetic integrity. Grounding helps chosen individuals stay connected to the Earth's energy, which can stabilize their emotional and energetic states when they feel overwhelmed. Shielding involves visualizing a protective barrier around oneself, which can prevent the absorption of negative energies from the environment or other people. Cleansing practices, such as using sage, crystals, or water rituals, help remove any negative or stagnant energy that has accumulated throughout the day. These spiritual tools allow chosen individuals to maintain their energetic health and prevent the depletion of their life force. In summary, protecting spiritual energy is not just about avoiding exhaustion, it is about preserving the vitality and clarity needed for chosen individuals to carry out their higher purpose. Without conscious energy protection, they risk losing their connection to the inner guidance that drives their actions and decisions. By setting boundaries, practicing self-care, and using spiritual tools to cleanse and restore their energy, chosen individuals can maintain the balance necessary to thrive both in their personal lives and in their mission to uplift others. In conclusion, chosen individuals often find it difficult to be around large groups of people not because they lack social interest, but because their unique spiritual sensitivity and heightened awareness require careful energy management. Their path demands a deep connection with their inner self, time for reflection, and protection from the draining effects of vibrational mismatches or negative energy. Through solitude, selective environments, and intentional interactions, they maintain the clarity and balance needed to fulfill their higher purpose. By honoring their need for energy protection, chosen ones can continue to grow, create, and positively influence the world around them.